Someone is suffering from chest pain because they have found out that you are. My child, listen closely, because the weight of this message is not ordinary. The moment you opened this, heaven shifted something around you. A person very close to you is unable to breathe steadily, their chest tightens, because they have just uncovered the shocking truth connected directly to you. They never expected to find out what they found. Their heart raced the moment they saw your name tied to something bigger than their understanding. This discovery is not small, it is shaking their body, leaving them restless and desperate for answers. Their mind has been replaying the moment again and again. They sit in silence, but their silence is louder than any scream. The chest pain they are feeling is not only physical, it is the spiritual weight of what they have realized about you. You might not know it yet, but your destiny is the very reason their peace is stolen. What you carry, what you are about to step into, has forced them into sleepless nights. They can barely control the heaviness because deep inside they know you are chosen for something they cannot stop. The secret is simple but deadly: you are rising. Every blessing that was hidden is beginning to appear, and they cannot digest it. The more they try to hide their feelings, the more their body reacts with sharp aches and pounding pressure in their chest. My child, this pain is the proof of their fear. They thought you would never break free, never shine brighter, never outrun the shadow they placed over you. But now, heaven has whispered your name, and they cannot escape the truth. Every step you take forward is like a strike against their heart. They don't want you to know, but the reality is breaking them down inside. And while they try to act normal on the outside, the weight inside their chest tells the full story. This isn't just jealousy. This is torment. They are tormented because your light exposes everything they tried to cover. The truth they discovered about you is setting heaven's plan into motion, and it terrifies them more than words can explain. Their suffering is not random, it's connected to the destiny written for you. They feel the chest pain because their heart was never pure towards you. The lies, the envy, the hidden intentions, they all come back to press upon them now. They wanted you weak. They wanted you forgotten. But God decided that your name will rise, and the knowledge of that truth is crushing them. Even now, they sit in silence, clutching their chest, because what they know about you is too heavy for them to carry. Their body is betraying them because their spirit knows the time has come. And while they are suffering, heaven is strengthening you. The pain that sits in their chest is the same pressure being lifted off yours. Every struggle you carried for so long is being exchanged for strength, clarity, and unstoppable purpose. My child, heaven is revealing this so you don't mistake their behavior for coincidence. They aren't just quiet, they're breaking. They aren't just stressed, they're collapsing under the truth of who you really are. They tried to pretend you were nothing. They tried to make others believe you would never succeed. But now, the evidence of your greatness is undeniable, and it is leaving them with unbearable pressure. Each beat of their heart reminds them of what you are becoming. The sound of your name makes their chest heavier. And the more you rise, the more their body reacts against the truth they can't deny. But you, my child, are being carried by a divine hand. No weight will press upon you the way it presses upon them. No pain will break you the way it is breaking them. Because you are shielded by something far greater than their envy. This is why you've been feeling the shift around you. This is why certain people's energy feels strange when you enter the room. Their chest tightens, their breathing shortens, because heaven's truth about you is too strong for them to bear. They whisper in private, but their body is screaming the truth. They cannot hide what they feel anymore. The suffering in their chest is a direct reaction to the greatness they see unfolding in your life. You are the cause of their pain, not because you hurt them, but because your blessing hurts their pride. The knowledge of who you are has become a storm in their body. Their heart cannot take the truth of your destiny. And while they collapse under that weight, you will walk freely under the grace that lifts you higher. Every heartbeat in their chest is a reminder that nothing they did could stop you. The pressure is real, my child. They pace back and forth, holding their chest, because they don't know how to handle what has been revealed. The truth about you has destroyed every lie they believed. They wanted to be above you, yet they see you climbing. They wanted to be the reason you fail, yet you keep surviving. And now, the pain in their chest is the pain of defeat. It's not your fault they feel this way. It is the collision of their envy with heaven's truth. They know you are rising, and the shock of it has left them gasping for breath. They may try to smile, but behind the smile, the ache is growing. They may try to laugh, but the weight in their chest is proof that they cannot escape what they know about you. My child, the story does not end with the pressure they feel in their chest. The truth is, their body is giving away the secrets their mouth refuses to confess. What they know about you is so powerful that it shakes them from the inside out. They cannot stand still without feeling an invisible hand pressing down on their lungs. Each breath they take feels shorter than the last, as if heaven itself is reminding them that you are untouchable. Their own choices created this storm, and now their body carries the punishment of envy. They never thought the day would come when your name would be lifted higher than theirs. They never thought the sound of your victory would echo louder than their schemes. But it has, and every beat of their chest is proof they cannot control it. This is why they look at you with a strange silence. Their eyes tell one story, but their body tells another. They want to hide their weakness, but the sharp ache inside their chest screams louder than their words. You are being protected in ways you do not even realize. Their chest pain is heaven's sign that no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. What they meant for your downfall has become their own undoing. Every sleepless night they endure is because of you. Every sigh they release is a cry from their heart, trying to cope with the unstoppable truth that you cannot be buried. Your greatness rises above every attempt to silence it. They hoped you would quit. They hoped the weight of life would crush you. But instead, their own body is collapsing under the reality that you are chosen. Their chest hurts because their heart cannot accept it. Their chest tightens because their mind cannot comprehend it. Their body reacts because their spirit knows the fight is over, you have won. My child, imagine them pacing through their home, restless, holding their chest, whispering in panic. They replay the image of you breaking barriers, receiving blessings, stepping into doors they never thought you'd touch. The vision is too much for them to bear. They thought they would always be ahead of you. They thought they would always laugh while you struggled. But now, the tables have turned, and their laughter has turned into gasps for air. Even when they sit down, the pain does not leave. It follows them like a shadow, reminding them of the truth they wish they never discovered. The truth about you is haunting them, night after night, day after day. But while they clutch their chest, you are being elevated. While their strength is failing, your spirit is being filled with fresh fire. What suffocates them is giving you the breath of new beginnings. My child, their suffering is not meant to scare you, it is meant to confirm you. The reason they feel this way is because heaven has stamped your destiny with approval. Nothing they do can cancel what God has already written over your life. They tried to whisper against you, but now they whisper only to themselves. They tried to build walls around you, but now those walls have collapsed on their own hearts. And in the middle of their collapse, you rise untouched. This is why you must keep moving forward. This is why you must not look back. Because the very ones who wanted to block you are being blocked themselves by the weight of truth. Every ache in their chest is a reminder that the crown is yours. Every sharp breath they take is proof that heaven is revealing who you really are. And every step you take forward will only make the pain heavier for them to carry. The pressure will not stop for them. It will grow with every victory you receive. When your name is mentioned, their heart will skip. When your face is seen, their chest will tighten. But for you, my child, it will be the opposite. With every win, your heart will expand with joy. With every breakthrough, your spirit will soar higher. You are being lifted so quickly that their body cannot keep up with the speed of your blessing. What you are stepping into is bigger than their imagination, and their envy cannot survive it. So while they sit with their head in their hands, struggling to breathe, you will walk forward with strength, courage, and divine assurance. No pain will touch you the way it touches them. My child, the world will soon see the difference. They will watch someone fall apart because of what they know about you. They will watch you rise while the other crumbles under the pressure of jealousy. The chest pain is not just physical, it is symbolic. It is the weight of lies, the heaviness of envy, the burden of secrets pressing down on their heart. And heaven is using it as a warning sign: do not touch what is chosen. They wanted to keep you small, but they cannot stop your expansion. They wanted to see you beg, but they will see you celebrated. And while they hide their chest pain, everyone around them will see the truth. You are the cause of their sleepless nights. You are the reason their chest feels heavy. Not because you hurt them, but because your success is the one thing they cannot bear to witness. My child, there will come a day very soon when their pain will be too heavy to hide. They will no longer be able to fake their strength. Their body will reveal what their lips cannot. And on that day, heaven will make it clear to you: the suffering of your enemies is the sign of your breakthrough. Their pain is the announcement of your new chapter. This is not cruelty, it is balance. For every tear you cried, their chest will ache. For every night you suffered, their heart will pound. For every moment you felt alone, they will feel pressure pressing upon them. And while they collapse under the truth, you will stand firm in victory. The difference will be undeniable. My child, the deeper truth is this: the pain in their chest is not only envy, it is the reaction of their spirit against what heaven has released for you. Their body cannot carry the weight of what they tried to hide. The more they suppress it, the sharper the ache becomes. Even in moments of laughter, they feel the stabbing reminder inside. Even when they sit among others, the tightness never leaves. It is because your destiny is louder than their comfort, and your rise is stronger than their denial. They thought their silence would erase the truth. They thought their fake smile would cover the storm inside. But the pressure in their chest is louder than their pretense, and heaven is using it to expose what they really feel about you. Every time they hear your name, their pulse changes. Every time they think of you, their breathing falters. The truth has become a weight on their body, and they cannot control it any longer. My child, understand this carefully. Their chest pain is a sign that heaven is balancing the scales. For so long, you carried the heaviness they placed on you. You lived under the weight of betrayal, loss, and rejection. But now, that same weight has shifted onto them. They once celebrated while you were broken. They once slept peacefully while you cried into the night. But now, their body is sleepless, restless, and aching because the truth is too much for them. This is not a coincidence. It is justice. It is heaven's way of showing you that your story has turned. You are no longer the one suffering in silence, they are. And while their chest grows tighter, your heart grows lighter. While they panic, you are being filled with peace. This is the exchange heaven is orchestrating on your behalf. Do you remember the nights you wondered if you'd ever rise again? Do you remember the days when you felt crushed under the weight of people's words? That was the preparation. That was the fire that shaped your destiny. Now the same fire is burning inside their chest. Their envy is the fuel, and their fear is the flame. They cannot run from what has been revealed. They cannot unsee the truth about you. Every blessing coming your way is like another spark to their pain. Every door opening for you is another stone pressed onto their heart. They cannot stop it, and it drives them deeper into restlessness. But you, my child, are walking free. The chains they placed on you have been broken, and now those same chains are wrapping around their chest. This is why you must not shrink yourself any longer. You must not dim your light to make others comfortable. The very fact that their body reacts to your presence is proof of your divine power. They may gossip, they may whisper, but none of it will erase what is written over your life. They cannot stop the current that carries you forward. Their chest pain is evidence that the fight is already lost. They know who you are now. They know what you carry. And it crushes them because it was never meant for them, it was always meant for you. My child, their suffering is not your responsibility. It is the cost of what they did against you. Heaven is allowing them to feel the very pain they once wished upon you. Look at how the balance shifts. You were once weak, but now you are strong. You were once ignored, but now you are celebrated. And as you rise, the truth becomes too heavy for them to bear. They thought they could erase your name, but your name only shines brighter. They thought they could take your place, but your place was secured long before they even thought of you. And every breath they take reminds them that they cannot stop it. Even in crowds, they feel isolated. Even in laughter, they feel the sting of emptiness. Because the truth about you will not let them rest. Their chest pain is the echo of justice. Their heavy breathing is the sound of defeat. And their restless nights are the repayment for every night you cried. My child, soon the world around them will notice. They will see the difference in their face, their posture, their strength. They will wonder why this person has changed, but the truth will be hidden inside their chest. They cannot say it out loud, but you will know. The reason for their suffering is not sickness, it is revelation. The revelation that you are untouchable, unstoppable, and rising beyond their control. This is why heaven told me to warn you not to be moved by their behavior. Do not be fooled by their fake kindness. Do not be deceived by their shallow words. Their chest pain is the truth, even if their lips never confess it. They know your destiny is here. They know you are stepping into something greater. And they are terrified of what that means for them. They thought you'd never recover from the storms of your past. They thought your scars would keep you hidden forever. But the opposite has happened, your scars have become the crown of your strength. This is what torments them. The fact that nothing they did could erase you. The fact that you still rise, still breathe, still shine, despite everything they tried. And so, their chest tightens because their pride cannot accept your survival. Their heart pounds because their mind cannot process your blessing. Their body aches because their spirit knows you are chosen. This is the exchange, my child. For every pain you once carried, they will now feel it in their chest. For every moment you were crushed, they will now be pressed. For every tear you shed, they will now struggle to breathe. My child, the truth is becoming heavier with every passing day. What they uncovered about you is not leaving their mind, it's crushing them from the inside. Their chest is not only in pain, it's carrying the weight of everything they once wished against you. They sit alone in the dark, holding themselves, wondering why their body won't let them rest. The air feels thin around them because your name carries power they cannot compete with. And each time they try to ignore it, the ache grows sharper. Their own thoughts are betraying them. They remember the things they said behind your back, the actions they took to push you down. And now, every single memory returns as fire in their chest. This is not random suffering. This is divine exposure. It is the unseen force reminding them that no matter what they tried, your story is unstoppable. My child, you must understand the depth of this. Their chest pain is not a punishment from you, it is the collision of their envy with heaven's truth. What they see in you has broken the lie they lived in. They wanted to be the one in control. They wanted to be the one everyone celebrated. But instead, the celebration belongs to you, and their body cannot bear it. They clutch their chest like someone drowning clutches for air. They cannot explain it, but the truth is written across their body. You are the cause, not because you hurt them, but because your light is too bright for their shadows. Their silence, their distance, their sudden changes are all connected to this hidden pain. They cannot show the world what they feel, but heaven shows you the signs. Think of how many nights you suffered in silence. Think of the times you cried with no one there to comfort you. My child, those tears were not wasted, now they have become the weight pressing into their chest. They once enjoyed your suffering, but now they taste it themselves. They once mocked your struggles, but now their body is mocking them. The same heaviness they tried to give you has returned sevenfold. This is why they walk differently now. This is why their laughter feels hollow. Every part of their life is being shaken by what they know about you. Their chest pain is a signal, a divine alarm, showing the tables have turned. You no longer carry the heaviness, they do. My child, the pressure in their chest grows with every victory you receive. When you smile, they feel a sting. When you succeed, they feel an ache. When your name is mentioned, their heart races uncontrollably. This is how heaven shows you that your blessings are not small. They are so powerful that they shake even those who tried to block them. They once thought they could keep you hidden, but heaven lifted you higher. They once thought you were weak, but you stand stronger than ever. And their body reacts violently because it knows the truth cannot be undone. Even when they try to rest, their sleep betrays them. Their dreams remind them of your rise, and they wake up gasping for breath, clutching their chest. This is no ordinary pain. This is the weight of revelation. They discovered something about you that is divine, something they cannot fight against. And the more they resist, the heavier their chest becomes. My child, you must not fear their reaction. You must not pity their suffering. For what they feel is the justice of heaven balancing your story. You carried the weight of shame for years, but now it sits in their chest. You endured rejection and betrayal, but now it eats them alive. You cried silently into your pillow, but now they sit silently with tears they cannot explain. Their body is speaking what their lips will never confess: you have won. My child, you must also see the beauty in this. The chest pain they feel is not only their burden, it is your confirmation. It is proof that your destiny is undeniable, that no one can erase what was written for you. They never wanted you to know your worth. They never wanted you to discover your strength. But heaven revealed it, and the shock is too much for them to bear. Every time you rise, their chest grows heavier. Every time you shine, their lungs grow tighter. It is the living evidence that the power over your life is not in their hands, but in God's. And as long as heaven carries you, nothing can stop you. Their pain will not touch you. Their suffering will not cross into your path. My child, their chest pain is not the end of your story, it is the beginning. It is the announcement that your season of suffering is over. It is the trumpet declaring that your time has come. They may try to hide it, but the truth is written on their body. They may try to smile, but the ache is louder than their laughter. They may try to run, but the pain follows them wherever they go. This is not punishment for you, it is protection. Heaven is showing you who they are without them ever speaking a word. The pain in their chest tells you the truth their lips will never admit. You are chosen, my child, and no one can deny it anymore. My child, every sound of your footsteps echoes inside their chest like thunder. They cannot escape it, no matter how hard they try. Their body reacts to your presence because the truth of who you are has already been revealed. Their heart pounds, not from love but from fear. Their chest tightens every time they imagine your success rising higher than theirs. It is not coincidence, it is the divine hand pressing upon them, reminding them that they cannot stop what has already begun in your life. Even when they put on a smile, the ache inside tells the real story. Even when they sit at the table with others, their chest burns with the thought of you surpassing them. Their whole being trembles under the weight of your destiny. And the more they resist, the worse it becomes. Every attempt to fight against you only multiplies the pressure they feel inside. My child, heaven allowed you to see this moment. The heaviness they feel is not weakness of the body, it is weakness of the soul. Their spirit cannot stand against the power surrounding you. For years, they tried to suppress you. They wanted you hidden, silenced, forgotten. But now, their chest is the battlefield of truth, and they are losing. Every inhale they take feels shallow, every exhale feels broken. This is not just physical discomfort, it is divine weight pressing down. They know they cannot undo what has been written for you. Their chest pain is the sound of surrender, even if they never say the words out loud. Do you see, my child, how the story has shifted? Once upon a time, you were the one holding your chest in silent pain, wondering if you could endure another day. Now it is they who sit restless, trembling, unable to breathe freely. They thought you would collapse under the weight of your struggles. They thought you would fall and never rise again. But heaven carried you, and now their chest carries the pain of your survival. Their pride cannot accept it. Their ego cannot digest it. And so, their body reacts violently to the truth it cannot deny. This is why they avoid you. This is why they cannot look you in the eye. Their chest is a storm whenever your presence enters the room. My child, heaven is not punishing you through this, it is rewarding you. Their chest pain is the receipt of your endurance. The very ones who wanted you crushed are now crushed inside themselves. Every lie they spoke against you has returned as a weight upon their lungs. Every plot they made has turned into a dagger against their own chest. Every silent curse has become a silent ache pressing down on their heart. They tried to bury you, but now they feel buried alive under the truth. They tried to erase your name, but now your name beats in their chest like a drum they cannot stop. And the more you rise, the heavier the pressure grows for them. My child, look closely at their behavior. They cannot sit still anymore. They shift uncomfortably, holding their chest, covering their emotions with fake laughter. But their body tells the real story. The revelation of your destiny is suffocating them. The truth of your breakthrough is heavier than any words they can carry. Their silence is not peace, it is fear. They no longer sleep peacefully. Night after night, their chest tightens as they replay visions of you rising higher. They wake up gasping, trying to breathe against the heaviness inside. This is the cost of standing against you. This is the price of underestimating who you really are. My child, every blessing coming your way adds more weight to their chest. When your life expands, their body shrinks. When you step forward, they step back in pain. When you shine, their eyes fill with tears they cannot explain. It is the ultimate reversal. Where they once wanted you weak, they are now weak themselves. Where they once wanted you to collapse, they are now collapsing inside. This is how heaven shows justice. This is how balance is restored. You are no longer carrying the pain, it has shifted onto them. And while they suffer in silence, you will laugh in freedom. While they hold their chest in despair, you will lift your hands in triumph. My child, they cannot hide much longer. The pressure will soon expose them to everyone. Their chest pain will grow so strong that it will spill into their actions. Others will notice, others will question, and the truth will surface without a word from you. This is the power of destiny. This is the unstoppable truth that no one can cover. You were chosen, and now their body testifies to that choice. You will not need to fight them. You will not need to speak against them. Their own chest is their battlefield, and it is where they will lose. Their downfall is not because of your hands, it is because of heaven's justice. My child, their suffering is only the beginning. For every door opening in your life, their chest will ache harder. For every miracle assigned to you, their lungs will tighten more. For every blessing you receive, their heart will pound in panic. This is not cruelty, it is consequence. This is not revenge, it is revelation. The truth is too heavy for them to carry, because they built their life on lies. And while their chest suffocates them, your heart will be filled with freedom. While they fall apart inside, you will be made whole. While they gasp for breath, you will breathe deeply of the air of victory. This is the great exchange.